Hey there, and welcome to the Do Life Big podcast. This podcast is going to be your jam if you want to live to your full potential and don't believe in half-assing anything in your life. If we want to do life big, that means we've got to get out of our own way because we only have this one shot to make it awesome. I'm your host, Kathy, and I'm a mom of three whose BFF is cold brew, a retired school teacher turned online entrepreneur, and an author. I'm loud, bold, and will always keep it real. I'm determined to live my best freaking life possible, and I'm here to help you do the same. I'll be packing this podcast with tips, motivation, inspiration, and strategies to finally get you where you want to go. And we will have a ton of laughter along the way because, let's be honest, we can't ever take ourselves too seriously, right? I'm so excited you are here with me today. Now let's get this party started. Hey, my friend, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of Do Life Big. I am so excited to have you here today. Thanks for being here. You know I appreciate it so much that you're choosing to be here with me in this moment. Today, I want to talk about something that I think holds more people back than anything else, and that is this: playing it safe. We think that staying safe protects us, right? We think it keeps us from making mistakes, from looking like a complete idiot, from failing. But here's the truth. Playing it safe is actually way riskier than taking the leap. Because while you're safe, you're silently losing time, opportunities, money, and worst of all, the chance to live the life that you really want, which goes by in a blink of an eye. When Nick and I got this opportunity to step into and start a property management company up in North Carolina, it wasn't the perfect time. We have 3 kids. I've got a coaching business. We're in the middle of remodeling a beach home on Anna Maria Island. My husband still has his full-time job. It's freaking insane. There's a lot going on. There was a lot going on, as we all have a lot going on. The safe thing to do would have been to say, maybe we should just wait. Do we really have the capacity to be able to do this? We already got enough going on. Let's just hold off, right? But here's the thing. Safe would have cost us this opportunity. Safe would have kept us small. Safe would have left us wondering, what if? And we were literally on the brink of considering, should we sell our homes in North Carolina? Because these property management companies that are running our homes are sucking us dry. We're not making the revenue. They're not renting. What the hell is going on? And now we're carrying 3 mortgages? Like what? So it would have costed all of us. It would have costed us all of that. But instead, when an opportunity is presented in front of you, you better open the damn door and you better run in. And we did. We jumped in. And because of that, doors opened that never would have if we just stayed in our little bubble. Homeowners are coming on board with us. New partnerships are being formed. And we are growing fast. But here's what most people don't realize. Playing it safe actually costs you more than taking the risk. Safe costs you time. You cannot replace time. It is the one thing here that you cannot get back. Every day you wait, you're just delaying your dream. Safe costs you money. Opportunities pass you by, and then someone else will just come and scoop them up. Safe costs you confidence. The longer that you hide in the comfort of what you know, the harder it is to believe in yourself and then make that move. And safe costs you your future. You never get to see what's possible when you never gave yourself a shot. Right? How do you really even know what you're made of if you never even bet on yourself? If you never gave yourself that chance, you will never know. You will always look back with regret. So this is where you need to have that shift in your mindset. Just like my business partner, Sean, always says, the bigger risk is in not taking the risk. And that really hit home hard because the truth is, risk isn't the scary thing. Do you know what's scarier? The scarier thing is regret. Regret is even scarier and heavier than risk. The people who make it big aren't the ones who never feel the fear. They're the ones who feel the fear, recognize the risk, and then they step forward anyway. So let me stop and ask you for a second here. Where in your life are you hiding in that safety? Maybe it's finally raising your prices. Maybe it's launching the program that you've been thinking about launching. Maybe it's taking the trip and making the investment or starting the business that's been on your mind. And ask yourself, truthfully, what is staying safe costing me? What am I actually losing out on by not doing this? Because no one wants to think like that, right? They want to think about all the things that could go wrong if they start this, if they make this change, if they take that risk. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so painful. It's going to be so uncomfortable. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? What if people think I'm an idiot for making this decision? What if? And what if is followed with a bajillion freaking negative reasons, and then you don't do it. And then you stay safe, and you're not even truly like 100% fulfilled and happy in what you're doing. And you know that you're capable of more, but you're holding yourself back. And then time goes by and life gets busier and things happen and the clock is ticking. And next thing you know, you're like, shit. I remember when I had that idea that I wanted to do XYZ and I never did it. And now it's just too late, right? What is staying safe costing you? What is it going to cost you by not making the move and taking that risk? And here's what I want you to remember. Safety feels good in the short term. It's temporary, but it's expensive as hell in the long run. The cost of safe is nothing but regret, missed opportunities, and a smaller life. So this week, I want you to choose courage over comfort. Take that one bold step out of safe and into endless possibility, because your dreams are not built in your safety zone. They're built when you're willing to take the risk, when you're willing to take the leap, and you're willing to stretch yourself. So thanks so much for listening to me today. If this episode spoke to you and you really loved it, share it with a friend who needs this reminder and tag me so I can cheer you guys on at Catherine Reuter. Thanks for listening today. Thanks for being here. You know I love you. I think you're awesome, and I will see you the next time. Bye. Thanks so much for listening in. I really appreciate you choosing to spend your time here with me today. You totally rock. Hey, listen, if you loved today's episode, go ahead and tag me on social and go share this with a friend right now. Do it immediately before the day gets ahead of you and you totally forget. Couldn't be more pumped to be on this journey with you guys. Go make today awesome, and I will see you the next time.